Welcome back, American Jiu-Jitsu family. Today we're doing the completion of green belt. Okay, these videos again are posted on American Jiu-Jitsu LI Facebook group as well as American Jiu-Jitsu LI on YouTube. If you got us on YouTube, like us and subscribe to us. This way, when we get 1,000 viewers on our YouTube, we can go live. We are going to be doing some live shoots next week on Zoom. We will keep you more informed about that. Today, we're working on the completion of the green belt category. I think we made about 3 videos on this one, or actually I think only 2. And then we'll continue with green black after this. Today we have Shihan Billy and Shihan Kathy helping me with these videos, which we so appreciate. We are practicing social distancing. They are a married couple that live together. I'm a person who lives by myself. We haven't gotten within 6 feet of each other. So I just want you to understand we're practicing safety. And they can work with each other because they're a couple and they live with each other. All right, so thank you so much for showing up. And we're going to complete green belt category. Now this category, we have one more IPPON, and I left that one IPPON out at green belt because it's the one that's a little bit more complex. And then we're going to take all the self-defense techniques that we've learned today, actually at orange and orange with a black, and we're going to do them into the Osoto Gari. So the common denominator here is going to be that leg sweep that we learned on the last tape is now going to be applied to all the self-defense techniques. The other thing that we're going to apply in the self-defense technique is the use of the atemi. Remember something, when somebody punches you in the face, when somebody elbows you in the face, it's going to rock a person back. Now, if a person could take the punch or the elbow strike, they might combat us, and then we have a stand-up fight. We're not stand-up fighters. We deal with training you how to deal with a person who is a stand-up fighter, who might be a grappler, who might be a wrestler, who might be a boxer. We're going to teach you, but we're never going to mirror the attack of the other individual. So, when we teach you something like atemi, which is very hard to understand unless you had it done to you, it's a technique that gets it distracts them, but it doesn't knock them down on the ground, and then it allows us to set the person up for the off balance, which allows the sweep to work. So we're going to work on that Osoto Gari in a very repetitive way today with all those self-defense techniques. So in the first videos, you learned everything into a knee strike and a downward elbow strike, and now you're going to learn how to take them down to the ground. Because remember, that last stuff was what we call the jiu-jitsu, and now this is what they sometimes refer to as Aki Jiu-Jitsu, and that's not a mixture of Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu. If you know the history of Aikido, Yoshiba was a Jiu-Jitsu master and then created his own art, which is Aikido, and it's a wonderful art, but he had a different opinion on how he wanted to teach it, and it's a wonderful art. But a lot of the Aikido that people see, sometimes they get confused. The traditional part of Jiu-Jitsu is the one who taught all that stuff, and then Yoshiba created his own system and his own art and made it a world-renowned type of a thing. So again, never ever criticizing or commenting. People who bring positive things to the martial arts, I welcome and respect and learn from. All right, so it's not about competing or being better than, it's about what we do, and that's combative jiu-jitsu. So let's look at the last IPPON, which is the high wedge attack. Now this technique can be done very visualized because we learned a similar one at yellow belt, okay? Where it's that high wedge attack where we block and then we palm blow, which will bring the person back, and then we step and we palm blow just like we did in the prior tape, and then we step back with this leg and we elbow strike. So in the other tape, what I said to do is strike high, strike low, but now we're going to sweep the person with what we call a head twist. Okay, we're going to sweep the person with what we call a head twist. So you're going to watch Shihan, Kathy, and Billy demonstrate this so you'll be able to see actually how that looks. All right, high wedge attack, watch. He palm blows and steps in. He elbow strikes, which is going to bring her body forward. Now he's going to grab the head. He's going to step back with the left leg and bring her down and finish her off, boom, with either a vertical fist strike or a hammer fist strike. So you're going to get to use that strike that we learned at orange belt. So we're going to say it from the other side now. Okay, high wedge, palm blows, brings it back. Palm blows, bring it aside. Elbow strike brings the body down, steps back, and finishes him off, bang, with a hammer fist strike. That's your low wedge attack, okay? Great technique. Now we're going to get into the self-defense with an atemi. We're going to go through this a little bit quicker, okay? Because you've learned the fundamental skills, but now we're going to incorporate the Osoto Gari. So remember, the Osoto Gari was the 2-directional sweep. So maybe just do Osoto Gari for me one more time. All right, from a high punch. From a high punch is fine. Block atemi, remember, 2-directional lead, and then he sweeps the leg and takes the person down. Here. Now we're going to run through all of this list I'm going to explain it, but we're going to run through it a little bit quicker because you know a lot of the fundamentals. All right, but instead of striking and hitting and kneeing, we're going to end everything into a Osoto Gari. And we want to look at the use of atemis here, so I'm going to talk you through that. So on the straight sleeve grab with a thread, he's going to use that knuckle, that nerve center strike. He's going to turn to the side, okay? He's going to side thrust and kick. Now from here, instead of punching, he's going to use that atemi to bring it back up, and then he's going to Osoto Gari and take it right down. Perfect. Okay. Now let's look at the next technique. Straight wrist grab with a thread. Notice every one of these techniques has that atemi in it, more than strike, because we don't want to lose the person. We want to manipulate the person into this Osoto Gari. On this one, he throws the punch, she palm goes, now atemis, boom, goes right for the sweep. That's number 2. Keep going back and forth on each one. I mean, side to side, okay? But you don't have to do it twice. Once is fine.
Oh, okay.
All right? Make it simple. Now, with the cross wrist grab, we minimalize this a little bit because we're sweeping the person. So when we bring the thumb to the nose, like we've done on many techniques, we're going to kick, punch, we're going to bring the hand around, bang, we're going to atemi, and we're going to go right into the Osoto Gari. So we minimalize some of the punches. So watch. He goes thumb to the nose, moves to the side. From here, roundhouse kick, punch, right, exactly, atemi, and go right for the sweep. Do that one from the other side because that was not clear on the camera, if you don't mind. All right? So from here, moves to the side. From here, kick, punch, now swings around, atemi, and there's your Osoto Gari. Very nice. Next technique is a front overarm bear hug. The principles still apply on the front overarm bear hug. On the front underarm, I'd say, underarm, remember the hands are free on this one, we still want to protect the ribs. So from here, we're going to strike and then atemi and go right for the sweep. Okay? Front underarm bear hug. Front underarm bear hug. Strike, 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 atemi, and right for that Osoto Gari leg sweep. Beautiful. Okay, front overarm bear hug. Now we have remember what I said on the earlier tape, we have the ribs being protected by the arm. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come right up through the middle with that atemi, okay? Right up through the middle with the atemi, right into the leg sweep. Real simple technique. From here, come right up through the middle, boom, and then take the person down. Beautiful Osoto Gari.
I'm just trying to be slow. Huh?
That's fine, that's perfect, okay? Now, on the front finger choke, we're going to use the same principles we used on the last thing. We're going to bring the hand up. Remember what I said? We're going to turn the head. We're going to ho, ho, ho. Turn the head. Bring it here. We're going to strike, strike, strike. But now instead of using the arm ball, we're going to take this hand, feed it to this hand, atemi, and go right for the leg sweep. Front finger choke. Ho, ho, ho. Comes around. Strikes, strikes, atemi, boom, and a Osoto Gari right there. Beautiful leg sweep. With the rear finger choke, it's the only technique on this category or this list that we don't use an atemi because we wrap the hands out. So from here, as I come around, I'm going to go over the top, just like I did in the earlier video. I'm going to strike low and high, and now I'm going to hook the head, and I'm going to sweep. The last strike has to be high, so you go one, head, and then I go across the body and do your Osoto Gari sweep. So watch it being done. From here, he brings the hand up, he brings the legs in between, he strikes low and high, low, high. Now he hooks the head, and right there finishes off with an Osoto Gari sweep, and he can finish off with a good vertical fist strike, taking the person out. Hammer lock. We're ready for this one, right? Because we did it in the last list. We still got to turn and settle. We're going to do the same thing. Face, body, groin, face, body, groin. We're going to walk out from here, but now we're going to go right around with the hand and atemi. There's going to be no kick. There's going to be no punch. We're going to bring it right around into the Osoto Gari. Face, body, groin, boom. Bring it right around. Atemi, handing the hand off, boom, and then bring it down. All right, we'll do that one more time from the other side. No kick on that. We just go right into it. Watch it one more time. Okay, from here, he goes face, body, groin. Good, walks out, swings that hand right around to the other hand, atemi, and beautiful, right into the Osoto Gari. We got a couple more, and then we actually ran through this list pretty quickly. All right, here's your rear attack. Same thing, this never changes. When a person grabs you in a forearm choke, you got to pin the hand right to the body. You don't want it to get up to the windpipe. You got to tuck your chin when anybody puts a forearm choke on you. You don't want to go like that because you open your throat. So you want to tuck your chin and pin your hand. We're going to go face, body, groin, face, but now we're going to turn in. We're going to atemi. We're going to use that atemi, and now we're going to sweep the person. Red, pins, face, body, groin, face, ends up high, walks out the front door. Atemi's right here, and boom. Now, if you notice with that technique, Shihan put the hand across, because you can. But I still want to focus on Atemis today, so I'm going to let him do that one more time for you and show you that Atemi. Okay? Yeah, face, body, groin, face, body, groin. He turns. He wants to do the Atemi version. Boom, bring it back up, sweep, and finish off. Okay, we got one more technique for this category, and that'll complete this tape for today. All right? This one is going to be an overarm bear hug, okay? So it's similar to a lot of other techniques that we did, and we end up with a Osoto Gari. So what's happening here again is as the person puts the hands around, we're gonna settle. Remember what I said, in a panic situation, we gotta calm our thoughts. After we settle, we're gonna strike and headbutt. Now we can't strike high because the hands will be around us, so we're gonna do body, groin, face, body, groin, face to pop them back up. We're going to turn to the inside. We're going to use that Atemi and finish him off with the Osoto Gari leg sweep. Let's do it. Settle, bang, headbutt, body, groin, face. Boom. Now turns from here, Atemis, and finish him off with the Osoto Gari leg sweep. First, I'd like to thank Kathy and Billy for coming down here and helping with teaching American Jiu-Jitsu. We feel it's so important that everybody stays active, mentally and physically. It's a beautiful day today. Go out, take a walk. It's a beautiful day today. Go out, take a deep breath. Keep your social distance away from people, but you still can breathe. Remember things that you can do. You can enjoy music. You can enjoy videos. You can enjoy your family. You can enjoy the sun, okay? Not everything is a negative thing. What doesn't harm us tremendously makes us better. Everything that's going on in the world today is going to make us better. It's going to make us stronger. It's going to make American Jiu-Jitsu better. This is going to become a regular part of our business. People have been asking me for years. Matter of fact, Shihan, Billy, and Kathy Student has said to me, I'm so glad you're putting a video platform together. We've been dying for this for so many years. All right, well, it's forcing me to do it. So we got a lot of things that are going to happen. We got a lot of good things that are going to be happening, and you're going to stay tuned for it. Remember, American Jiu-Jitsu LI on Facebook. Follow our group with videos posted every day. YouTube, American Jiu-Jitsu LI, full library of all our videos. And just stay positive, just stay healthy. And remember, control only one day at a time. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thank you again, Kathy, Sensei, Kathy, and Billy. We could still clap. We could still do that. All right, have a great day.